Alright, I finally saw the Black Widow movie and I got to say it wasn't that bad. Don't get it wrong. The thumbnail ain't freaking clickbait. This movie still had plenty of things to complain about. Like the butchering of Taskmaster, the freaking irritating portrayal of the male characters, of course. I don't know why. I thought I was gonna be surprised. I thought they were gonna do some justice to some of these male characters, but of course not. And of course the main villain is, well, you guessed it, an old white man manipulating the strong, independent women. Now, here's my thing. The recent wave of Marvel movies, when it comes to the female betrayals, have been laughable to say the least. Now, I didn't feel like it was so forced as it was in Captain Marvel. This one was actually kind of sort of earned a little bit in a way. Like, the Captain Marvel, it was just like, oh, men bad. Just men just horrible. Men awful. But in this one, it shows the flaws of men. In a really bad way though, and obviously at the same time it's a little overplayed, like with the whole Red Guardian thing. It was really unnecessary. I don't know why they decided to make him a bumbling idiot. This made no sense to me. Like, they could have done so much with this character, and instead they made him basically the fat drunkard and the guy people take jabs at. Like, Black Widow literally made a freaking jab at this man, literally calling him an idiot. Like, I'm just like, okay, so we're doing this now. But again, it wasn't as bad as Captain Marvel. We don't even discuss her on this channel. Wonder why. But honestly though, like, I don't get why Marvel likes to destroy what the characters were in the comics. Like, in the MCU, they normally have a good track record with, adapting comic book characters, but recently they just want so much quote-unquote inclusion. You can tell the whole making Red Guardian overweight was the whole to shut the fat positive people up. Like, oh, this isn't how all superheroes are supposed to look. Like, I don't. Why does Disney and Marvel listen to people on Twitter and Facebook? Why do they care so much? And I get that they want to please everybody, but at the same time, superheroes in comic books look that way because, for one, they're superheroes, and two, it's escapism. We don't read and watch these comic book cartoons and shows to be like, oh, I wonder what he would look like if he was fat. I wonder what she would look like if she was, dope. Like, it's like they have to force female inclusion and, the bashing of men in these movies nowadays. And it just comes off as so literally forced. Like, they're just forcing it in our faces. Like, seriously, they did not have to destroy Red Guardian the way they did. They literally just didn't have to do that. They had no reason to do that. I will say the thing with Helena Belova, I will say that's mad interesting. The future of Black Widow is kind of looking bright. I like the new actor who will be Black Widow, the de facto Black Widow. I like her a lot. Like, she has a nice personality. Her accent is bomb. I'm getting a lot of vibes. You feel me? Down bad syndrome activated. Long story short, the movie, I'm gonna give it a solid, you know what? I'm gonna be fair. I'm gonna give it a 7.5. And the reason why it's a 7.5 is because, it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. I expected social justice warrior all over the place, but honestly, this was good. It wasn't bad. It was watchable. It was tolerable. But at the same time, it was hard to ignore the glaring issues. Like, literally, I was watching it while on the phone with a friend, and I was really just ranting. So I was like, yeah, let me make a video out of this. Honestly, though, like, again, the movie was decent. It wasn't, oh my god, you have to see this movie. Nah, it was okay. I will say they are teasing the hell out of freaking Red Hulk. If they don't make this man Red Hulk and She-Hulk, I will be mad. Like, seriously, this Thunderbolt Ross is getting sicker and sicker and sicker. I don't understand why they keep teasing me with this. This is the only thing I want out of the next phase of the MCU. Give me Red Hulk, because the thing they have done with Hulk has been laughable. Anyways, honestly, that pretty much brings this little review rant to an end. Honestly, this movie was okay, but my issues still stand. Taskmaster was horribly handled. Red Room was decent actually, but of course the social justice feminism to the rescue was too strong for me not to freaking say anything. But anyway, if you want more videos like this, let me know, and we out. Shout out on the screen, by the way.